All right, new this morning, the Environmental Protection Agency has announced it will enact Clean Water Act, protections for Alaska's Bristol Bay, located north of the Alaska Peninsula. The move will ban the disposal of mine waste in parts of the bay's watershed, which is home to the breeding ground of Alaskan salmon. It will also block a contentious gold and copper mine project known as the Pebble Mine. Joining us now, Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell of Washington. She was the first U.S. senator to oppose the Pebble Mine and has been a leading voice against the project for more than a decade. Thank you very much for being on this morning. Explain to our viewers what's at stake.
Well, the analysis that the Biden administration is putting out this morning shows that a $2.5 billion salmon economy and 15,000 jobs could be ruined if a gold mine is built at the headwaters of one of the nation's and the world's largest sockeye runs. So they're saying that this is not compatible and it shouldn't move forward.
Is there any economic argument for allowing those mines to move forward in some way?
Well, I can tell you this, salmon returning to their spawning grounds don't need to flow through toxic waste. And this analysis by EPA shows that there is up to 200 miles of streams and over 1,000 acres of wetlands that will be impacted just by building the mine, So this is the wrong idea in the wrong place at the wrong time. And so what EPA is doing is the extreme leadership necessary to preserve the resource called salmon, and we applaud them for that.
All right, we'll be following this. Also, as chairwoman of the Senate Commerce Committee, you have pledged to get to the bottom of both the Southwest Airlines meltdown from the holiday season. Who can forget that? Especially those who were stuck in airports, were stuck not getting where they wanted to go, as well as the failure of the FAA's NOTAM system that you've called for hearings into both of these matters. What do you hope to accomplish and learn?
Well, Mika, aviation in the information age has laid bare some real challenges that the airline industry has to address. They need a workforce that can perform even during the most extreme weather conditions to communicate to consumers about what's happening. And we need the reliability of a system to constantly update and print information and not be subject to just one person not performing their job and leaving the nation without an air transportation system. So we are going to be having a series of hearings on this.
Senator, good to see you this morning. We wanted to talk to you also about the idea of the debt ceiling limit. We know with a lot of interest will be tomorrow. It was a meeting between President Biden and the House Speaker, their first time since Kevin McCarthy became House Speaker. So right now, the action, of course, the House, but the Senate plays a valuable role as well. What are the conversations you're like having across the aisle in the upper chamber? Are there Senate Republicans you're speaking to going along with these negotiating tactics being flashed by their colleagues in the House?
Well, they're not being loud and vocal about it yet, but we don't need the Boehner drama for when we almost went over the fiscal cliff. I mean, we shocked America to its core, wondering what was going to happen in our financial markets if we did default. So the full faith and credit of the United States is here. Let's not play politics. Let's give the certainty. The economic numbers we just saw from last quarter are good. Let's continue that. Let's not rile everything up just to play politics in the House.
All right, Senator Maria Cantwell of Washington, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.